Tennessee hosts Alabama. Josh Heupel, second year on the job, and he has got the Vols cooking. Now, they already beat Pitt, already beat Florida. They're having a really good season. This obviously would be the capper, but the amount of excitement right now in Tennessee, forlorn Vol fans who had to sit through the, what do we got? Derek Dooley era. We got the Butch Jones era. We had the Lane Kiffin era.
8 months. Yeah, the 8 months.
Lane
Kiffin. Yeah.
The attempt to name a waste Coach treatment Asparagus. Plant. Yeah, Coach Asparagus. No wonder Josh Heupel's the greatest thing to come down the pike in a while.
Yeah, like he's following less than illustrious company.
Yeah.
You surprised this quick, though. I mean, I give Danny White credit. He comes from Central Florida as the AD, and he brings his coach with him. And it was kind of like, yeah, okay, maybe. But it wasn't like Heupel set the world on fire at UCF. But they look really, really good right now.
They do. And they're ahead of schedule for sure. Like, just a few hours here, but met with a couple people in the administration, and they're not scared to say we are ahead of schedule. Like, we did not expect in year 2 we would start at 5-0 and beat Florida pretty soundly at home and beat LSU on the road very soundly. I think this is quicker than they thought, and it probably has a lot to do with the quarterback, Hendon Hooker, and his set of receivers. They he's kind of the guy that's captaining the ship here, and Josh Heupel's offense, and the defense is making strides. I think they played the best defensively that they have all year down in Baton Rouge. So they're hitting on all cylinders. Too bad for them. They've got Nick Saban coming to town.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll pick the games later. Pat, your thoughts on the Tennessee revival?
Yeah, super impressed. I was pretty lukewarm on the Heupel hire for the reasons you mentioned. I mean, he was all right at UCF, but things had started to decline a little bit from the peak of the I'm going to say the Mackenzie Milton era and not the Scott Frost era, because I'm starting to think Mackenzie Milton was the key to everything. But he came in and boy, I mean, last year they just played with incredible tempo. And everybody plays with some tempo, but they were the fastest of the fast. And I remember them having like Georgia in disarray early in that game. And you're like, whoa. And Hendon Hooker looking fantastic. And they just really didn't have a defense to back it up. But now this year, as Ross said, they're making definite strides defensively. And offensively, Hooker has taken it up even another level. He's, to me, I would put him first on my Heisman ballot right now. He hasn't thrown an interception since his last year in, like, November 13th against Georgia was his last interception. Since then, he's had 8 straight games with no interceptions. He's running the ball when he needs to. Very dangerous with his legs as well and making great reads. They've got very good skill players. They can run when they need to run the ball. I mean, it's a complete package, and I'm telling you, Alabama better be ready. First of all, Bryce Young has to be ready, and even with him, I'm not sure they're going to win this game.
Just looks like a really well-coached team. You know what I mean? I mean, it's they're getting it all done. That atmosphere will be crazy. Get-in price right now on the secondary ticket market is $300 for the worst seat in a stadium that is massive, that has some bad seats.